Hi, Daniel Sage here from One-to-One Physical Therapy and Aquatics with one more video for you before the Balance and Dizziness Workshop. It's going to be fantastic. Again, it's going to be very interactive. You're going to hear what people do who are suffering from balance and dizziness. You're going to hear from others what successful treatment has been for them. You're going to get to share your story, so it's going to be fantastic. In this video, I want to share with you what we identify as 3 common causes of balance and dizziness that we'll be discussing in the workshop. One of them is what is called vertigo. Vertigo is when there's crystals. You have crystals in your inner ear, and they kind of get shifted, almost like if you hold a bag of pretzels and you notice all the salt in the bottom of the bag kind of congregates to one part of the bag. That's what happens with vertigo. The crystals kind of get shifted, get stuck in certain canals in the inner ear, lead to dizziness, nausea. We're going to go over successful treatment for that. We're going to go over things that you can do to help navigate the healthcare system so you find the right healthcare interventions to help you with vertigo. One of the other things that we're going to cover that is extremely important when it comes to loss of balance, unsteadiness, which is a common cause of loss of balance and unsteadiness, which is called proprioception deficits. Basically what that is, if you ever noticed, if you're walking or someone else is walking, they haven't fallen, but they feel like when they walk, they feel like they feel like they're drunk, or they're kind of veering to one side, or when they're walking, they hit a wall, or that kind of thing. They haven't fallen. They just feel like when they're walking, they're veering to one side or the other. There is a very common cause of that, and that's what I mentioned as a deficit with proprioception. You don't need to say that word or know how to pronunciate it, but basically what it is your body has a awareness of where it is in space, and that's what proprioception is. It's very common as people get older that this system deteriorates. So people start to have difficulty with awareness of where their body is in space, and it leads to this unsteadiness. It leads to this feeling like when you're walking, you're feeling like you're veering to one side, and it obviously can progress to further loss of balance and further falls. So we're going to cover in depth what proprioception is, but more importantly, what successful treatment looks like to take care of that. It's not just getting some basic exercise, getting on a weight machine, or doing some strengthening exercises, because in fact, this has nothing to do with strengthening. This has to do with how to control your body, what's called motor learning. And there are very specific treatment techniques to help with motor learning that have nothing to do with strength. So like I mentioned in the last video, many times loss of balance, and quite frankly, most loss of balance is not because the legs are weak. It's because there's deficits with the proprioception system, and there needs to be some retraining of the motor learning system. There needs to be some retraining of how you're using your body so you're getting around without feeling like you're out of balance. We're going to cover this. We're going to cover a lot of other things. I'm very excited to see you at the workshop. Again, bring that worksheet with you. If you have any questions, if you feel like you're unsteady now and you want to come in before the workshop, give the office a call, 561-496-5144. We can schedule a free consultation for you before the workshop. The last thing we want you to do is feel unsafe and that you have to wait for the workshop. Any questions, you can send me an email. We'll see you soon.